Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to the official opening of the Huawei Educational Hybrid Room at Kozminski University. And firstly, to address our guests and of course you, I would like to invite Rector Professor Grzegorz Mazurek to come to the stage.
Thank you, René. Dear ladies and gentlemen, that's a remarkable moment for us, for me personally as a rector of Kozminski University, and for the school as a general community of fantastic people who are here, the faculty members and the great students. Kozminski and Huawei, those two amazing institutions go together in something what is on the top of our strategic development at Kozminski, and that is digital transformation. The place we are here was created, this fabulous classroom was created by Huawei with equipment used by Huawei, and this is the perfect example of how companies, great companies, global leaders can participate in the development of higher education institutions. Who is going to be the biggest benefactor, the user of this environment? Obviously, Kozminski students and Kozminski alumni. So one of the most important things we as the institutions have to do right now is to train our faculty to use this fabulous equipment in the most proper way, and hopefully all of us, Huawei and Kozminski, will be taking advantage of this new innovation. So thank you once again, great directors and the representatives of Huawei to be with us on the path to digitally transform Kozminski University. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rector, and this is precisely what the partnerships between Huawei and Kozminski University is about, to give our students the biggest added value and the access to the newest technologies. And now to represent Huawei during this event, I would like to invite Director Ryszard Chodyński, responsible for the strategy and communication in Huawei Poland. Please.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much for your invitation, Mr. Rector, Madam Rector, and all the organizers. There are three reasons why I'm really happy to be here. First of all, because we as Huawei, we are investing over 15% of our revenues into research and development and education every year. So this is one of our key pillars to promote, to support education, and this is what we are also doing in Poland. Second thing is because this is not the first time we meet with you, and it's not the first time we are cooperating and we are launching a new program. Very similar program we have launched a few weeks ago, and I'm also very proud of that. But last but not least, I'm very happy to be in this extraordinary room, which presents us and draws our attention to some top technological investments and innovations, but also because this is the day when we'll present something which is behind me. So I will not talk too much about it, but it's also one of the key products and innovations that will help your students and future potential engineers or managers to be better educated, to know better the technologies, and to be able to implement it in their real life. So many thanks again for the invitation. And dear students, please enjoy the technology.
Thank you very much, Director Chodyński. And actually, talking about also Professor Mazurek's speech, the main benefactor of this technology will be the students of Kozminski University. And now to symbolically open this technology up for our students will be our representative, the students of our Artificial Intelligence Management and Artificial Intelligence Program, Evelina Mohammed, to symbolically also cut the ribbon. Thank you very much. And now also to represent Kozminski University and actually one of the creators of the Artificial Intelligence Program at Kozminski University and pioneer in artificial intelligence, here is Professor Aleksandra Przegalińska, Vice Rector for International Cooperation and ESR at Kozminski University, to tell a few words.
Hello, everyone. As the Vice Rector responsible for ESR, among others, so ethics and social responsibility, I'm super happy to be in this classroom today that allows us to have a really inclusive education in the future to invite everyone remotely and physically to participate in very high quality classes. So because of that, I'm very, very happy. I have to say that our collaboration with Huawei has been very extensive. We have also launched Ict Academy Program together, a platform through which our students can learn programming, can learn about edge computing, can learn about new technologies and emerging technologies and everything technologically that's on the rise. So because of that, I'm very happy. I do believe that this technological ecosystem has to be properly understood. We're talking about data management, about programming, about edge, sensors, IoT, and all of that kind of comes together for our students in this collaboration. And because of that, I'm very, very happy today.
Thank you very much, Professor Czerwińska. And now for the special guest of our event, I would like to invite Ken Xu, Director of Cloud and AI Business in the Huawei Group, to tell a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Host, Mr. Rector and Vice Rector. Great pleasure to be here and represent Huawei Cloud and AI Business. And we all know Huawei has been in Poland for more than 15 years. And last year, we have also opened the Huawei R&D Center here, because we know there's great talent in Poland for all the engineers and students graduated of each year. And we see there's great potential that Huawei can work together with the local higher education and society together, for example, as a Kozminski University. And one of the products we are happy to launch this year and to help for especially fighting the pandemic during the video conferencing. And also, as mentioned by Vice Rector, we have started the cooperation for Ict Academy and Artificial Intelligence, which is the third cooperation with the universities in Poland. Actually, we already had the other two with Warsaw Technology University and AGH Krakow University. I'm happy to see and more collaboration here in Poland. And I welcome every student in the future. If you're interested, you can join Huawei R&D Center as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much. So you've heard already in theory what Kozminski University and Huawei have prepared. But we don't want you to believe us. We want you to see exactly what this technology is capable of. So now I would like to invite Evelina Mohammed, the representative of the students, to show us exactly what this technology does.
Hello, I would like to welcome everyone gathered, and today I would like to present you the newest tool, which is an IdeaHub. So what exactly is an IdeaHub? So it is an interactive whiteboard which increases productivity but also combines a lot of functions in order to make online classes but also video conferences much more effective. And we all know that it is actually the very core of our current functioning. So in terms of the functions, it is worth mentioning that IdeaHub, it is an 86-inch screen. It has a resolution of 4K. It has 12 microphones, and what is interesting, it has an 8 meters point distance, which means that any student or person sitting even 8 meters away from the screen is able to be perfectly heard. Here we have to click the connect, and as I mentioned, we are able to connect both to the PC and to the mobile version. From the purpose of this presentation, I will do it from the mobile phone. So first of all, we have to download an application IdeaShare. I already done it, and here we have to type the code visible on the screen. Let me just do it quickly. Also, as I mentioned, it is possible to do it on the computer. But what is interesting in this function is the ability to add our own notes, our own annotations. And if it's necessary, for example, we can highlight the most important information. Obviously, we can erase it just with a movement of our hand, which looks very cool, and indeed it is very cool. But what is also a very useful function is that we can already save it to our files here, or we can directly send it to students, which from my perspective as a student, it is amazing, useful function. Another interesting option is, of course, the ability to create notes, just like in a regular whiteboard. However, it is not just that regular. Here we can choose our the color of our whiteboard. Obviously, we can write just regular things like welcome. But what is also very interesting is the fact that we can even transform a handwriting, I will show you, automatically to the computer writing. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but we can try it once again. This time maybe I will write hello. Okay, so it works, and from my perspective it is very useful because I had so many situations as a student that actually I couldn't read what professor wrote on the board, and right now we have a perfect solution to that, which is amazing. As I mentioned before, it is very easily to erase the content, and also I would like to show you one very interesting function. We can even draw shape like a square, and it also automatically changes into computer vision. What is also interesting about it, that we can choose the shape, for example, and we can just simply move it how we like it. We can even zoom it in, which can make it very visible for other students. And as in the previous cases, we are also able to save it in order to use it later, or also email it directly to the students or participants of the meeting. Obviously, we couldn't do without web browsing. So let me show you how it looks when it comes to entering the websites. We can enter the Kozminski website. So obviously the screen is very big, which makes it very visible for the students. But as in the previous examples, we are able also to add our own notes. Also, we can highlight the most important features. We can add our own notes, which I think is very, very useful and very attractive options. And as in the previous example, we can save it in order to use it later, or we can email it directly to the participants of the meeting. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the presentation, like being online meetings is like the very core of our current functioning. Therefore, I would like to show you how to connect, how to make an online meeting using Teams, as our university uses Teams. So we are right now connecting to the regular PC, which is here, which also makes it very easy in use for a professor or any other person using the system, because we can navigate through the system also using the computer, and also having the conversation. We don't have to be all the time turned around, but also we can sit comfortable and use the computer. So for the purpose of the presentation, we're going to connect to Mr. Tomasz from Huawei. We can click join the meeting, and we're going to call. I hope he's going to answer. Hello.
Hello, hi, can you hear me? Can you hear?
We can hear you. Unfortunately, we cannot see you. But can you see us?
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you very well. So maybe I will try to do something with my camera. Wait a minute. Yeah. Maybe now should be better.
Okay, yeah, we can see right now.
Hello, dear all. Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it is clearly visible, clearly hearable, and also like having such a big screen makes the whole experience very attractive. How are you, Tomasz? How are you feeling today?
I'm perfect. The weather is fine. I'm working, so nothing more to be happy.
Okay, so thank you so much for joining us. It was just an example of how it can work. As you can see, it works perfectly. So thank you, Tomasz. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And yes, and do you want to say something?
No, only a few words. I'm sure that you will really use this our tool. It's perfect, and you will make sure it is. So I'm glad that you can have it there at your school. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much. Hope you have a nice day. Okay, and I think I'm too short actually to click leave it. So I'm gonna do it from this side, which is also very comfortable. Oh, sorry. Okay, and actually what is also worth mentioning is that the whole device is also connected to the camera 360 degrees, which makes the whole experience even more attractive. And actually from the presentation that would be everything. Also, I just wanted to add that, as you can see, it is very easy to use, very intuitive.
Okay, thank you very much, Evelina. And like we already mentioned, this is just a sample of the capabilities of this technology. But not only, this is only a sample of what is waiting for our students here at Kozminski University. So thank you very much for joining us, and we wish to see you soon.